Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, class 8. This is your teacher Izhar Mahmood, and we are learning Pakistan Study, chapter number 1, page number 6, Two Nation Theory. In our earlier class, we have learned regarding the equal rights of minorities in Pakistan. And today, we are learning Two Nation Theory and its evolution. Okay. So, what is Two Nation Theory? So, according to this theory, Muslims and Hindus are two separate nations with their own custom, religion, and traditions. So, therefore, from social and moral point of view, Muslims should be able to have their own separate homeland outside of Hindu majority in India, in which Islam is the dominant religion and be safeguarded. So, for a proper understanding of the two nation theory, we need to first have a glance at the history of the Muslim in South Asia. This is from the reading, first two line, page number 6, chapter number 1. Indeed, we need to have a glance on the history of the Muslim in South Asia. Muslim rule was first established in the subcontinent in the beginning of the 8th century era and continued till the deposition of the last Mughal emperor Bahadur Shah Zafar in 1858. I'm not going in very much detail because we have been in detail many times before this online lecture. So that is why I want to keep it simplest and fulfill the formality of reading. And later on, we will learn particularly this question in the question answer session. So during this period, most of the Muslim ruler treated their Muslim and non-Muslim subject with justice. Okay. When there was Muslim rule on the subcontinent, keep it in mind that when there is Muslim rule in the subcontinent up to 1858, the Muslims were though in minorities, but again they were in ruling party, they were in ruling status, but again they were treated their Muslims and non-Muslims, we Muslim subject with justice. They have done justice up to their maximum. Okay, most of the later ruler of the Mughal dynasty were incompetent, but unfortunately, the later ruler of the Mughal dynasty, they were too much incompetent and they could not survive. So their incompetence was fully exploited by the East India Company, comprising of British traders, which gradually got hold of the entire Indian subcontinent. Okay, guys, so who were and who was the British Trade Company? Let's see. So here, three questions arises. Basic three questions are arises here. That East India Company was an English company formed for the exploitation of trade with East and Southeast Asia in India. And this was incorporated by Royal Charter on December 31st, 1600. So, it was made basically for exploitation of trade with East and Southeast Asia in India. So, this was the first question. And the second one question that where was the first East India Company established in India? So, when they came, so where they established their company? They actually started a factory. So where they established that, so they started Mesalupatnam. It's a place name. So in India, and the second it's Surat in 1612. So it's a place name near the Bay of Bengal. And they started their company, next company, in 1612. So the third question is, when and where did the East India Company initially established? Okay, guys, where they established? So the East India Company arrived first at Surat. I have told you that Surat is a place name. Huh? In 1608, in the ship Hector, commanded by William Hawkins. Okay, this was the person, William Hawkins, who. Then the lesson will be too lengthy. So the last question is, who ruled India before British? So this was the main question there. The Mughal ruled over a population in India that was two-thirds Hindu. As far as we are learning the evolution of two-nation theory, so these were those consequences who what happened during 1600, after 1600, and during the Mughal era. So Sir Syed Ahmad Khan was the first political leader who expounded the idea that Hindu and Muslim are two separate nations whose living together for a longer period would not be possible due to visible differences between them. So he was the first person who expounded this idea. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan was born at Delhi in 1817. In the early phase of his practical life, Sir Syed believed in united Indian nationhood. And indeed, before British came here, so before the arrival of the British, so they were united. But when the Britisher would come here, so then started different type of the what we can say exploitation, and many other policies made different differences between them. So then the two nations start had from each other. So that is why Sir Syed Ahmad Khan told that Hindus and Muslim are two separate nations. Okay. Sir Syed believed in united Indian nationhood. He was of the view that Hindus and Muslims were both one single nation who could defend their rights better by forging unity among them. But unfortunately, it it was not possible. But in the light of the later development and events, Sir Syed not only had to modify his viewpoint but also had to give up the idea of a united Indian nationhood. And I have told you earlier also that when the Britisher came here, so they started the different type of policies, and then the people of India start ahead from each other. So the change in his ideas came in 1867, when at a time when the Hindu of Benares launched a movement against Urdu language. Actually, Urdu language was of Muslim language, because its script was resembling resembling to the Arabic script. So Hindus started a movement against Urdu language because they want Sanskrit instead of Urdu language. The Hindus opposed Urdu merely because this language developed during Muslim rule, and its perceived Arabic script was unacceptable to them. So this was the main theme of the evolution of the two-nation theory. Okay, guys, later on we will learn, inshallah, Muslim League and two-nation theory. Thank you.